Hello vinyl community, George Allen here, doing my contest entry for JC Rock and Metal Reviews. I really dig John's channel. Sometimes he's looking at stuff, talking about stuff, showing stuff. It's a little bit heavier than what I generally listen to, but now and again he hits the things I like. So that's why I'm entering his contest. He's celebrating having 500 subs. Now I think he's around 520 or something like that. I don't know exactly, but he's doing pretty good. Cool guy. Down in Mexico. Don't know why he's down there. Maybe he likes to live down there. Who cares? Anyhow, he wanted us to show an album by Iron Maiden. When I first heard that, I thought, Iron Maiden? I don't have anything by Iron Maiden. Then he said, well, if you don't have Iron Maiden, you can show Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, or somebody else, I can't remember. Anyhow, I do have Led Zeppelin. I do have Rolling Stones, but I thought that I'd show it, Led Zeppelin. Plus, he said we have to give a shout out to 3 other channels. He said preferably those under 400. I wonder why he picked the number 400. Who cares? I got 3 that I'm going to name, 3 other channels I'm going to give a shout out to that have way under 400. But anyhow, back to the album. As you could guess from what you may have seen before, I'm going to talk about this Led Zeppelin album. This is one of my favorites of the whole litter. The reason being is, when this album came out in 1969, I was floored. I'd never heard the blues played this way. Now, I was very familiar with what the Cream had done with a great number of classic blues songs, but these guys took some classic American blues songs by Willie Dixon to the next level. Phenomenal, phenomenal. And it was just a real eye-opener album. Now, I have to admit, was this, in my eyes, the best Led Zeppelin album? Well, I don't know. But in my eyes, you know, I played this album all the way through last night because I wanted to hear it again. I haven't listened to it for a while. And I'll have to tell you that it really brought back a lot of memories. And the sound, oh my goodness. Incredible. Guitar work, bass work, drumming. We just did Robert's on my turntable, Keep the Beat. Now, I didn't name John Bonham as one of my 5 drummers because I kind of went a different route on it. But when I remember when I first played this album, I thought, my goodness, this guy's drumming is just out of this world, out of this world. Ginger Baker was a good drummer, good rock drummer, but John Bonham just was doing something so different. Great. Everything on here phenomenal. I think Robert Plant was only 21 years old. The songs they wrote themselves, you know, Jimmy Page wrote the music, Robert Plant wrote the words. Did a good job. I mean, you know, these guys were really hitting it hard. This obviously is not my original copy. This is one that was remastered by Jimmy Page. Sounded real good. I was listening to it with my headphones. Beautiful, beautiful sounding. So anyhow, enough of that. Led Zeppelin, #1. So, Who am I giving shout outs to? First one, I'm going to go in order of sequence of the lowest number of subscribers I have. Arden's channel, Smell the Vinyl. Cool dude up in Canada. Pretty close in age to me. Maybe not as old, but fairly close. Has great knowledge in music. Been collecting for many, many years. Check them out. Of course, all these I'll have linked to their channels below. That's Smell the Vinyl. He only, right now, as far as I can tell, is about mid-50s in subscribers. Next, the Ralstonian Report. Steve, man, this guy, he knows the blues. He could give Chris, you know, a run for his money. The blues guy. Ralstonian Report. But, believe it or not, Steve's favorite band is The Who. He did a thing on The Who the other day. Excellent, excellent job. Talking about Quadrophenia. And he showed all his tickets to the concerts he's gone to. Then he did a thing on B.B. King. I think he saw B.B. King 100 times. So that's the Ralstonian Report. Steve at the Ralstonian Report. The last is a guy I just found recently over in England, Carl Tweed. And this guy, real smooth talker. I think he's had a lot of experience with doing magazines and all kinds of stuff. Very, very nice channel. He has about 120 viewers so far. His Carl Tweed. And I liked his approach. And he's been collecting for a long time also. Now, going back, talking about age, Steve at the Ralstonian, he's a young guy. He's probably the youngest of the bunch, of the three I mentioned. Carl Tweed, a little bit older. I don't think he's as old as me, but he's a mature guy. Let me put it that way. I don't want to insult him. Anyhow, those are the three that I'm mentioning. So check these guys out. Got the links below. Nice contest that John's running over JC Rock and Metal Reviews because gives shout outs to all these different guys. Okay, that's what we got today. Led Zeppelin 1, shout outs to 3 guys. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.